Well, good afternoon. It is 95 degrees on this hot day in southeast Wisconsin, and I am raking hay. Just thought I'd go live here for a couple minutes and show you the setup I have. I picked up a new rake earlier this summer. It's a 10-wheel rake with a pickup wheel, and it's, for the most part, it works pretty well. It is a little bit wide in certain spots, but let's get to it and enjoy the ride. All right. The hay's been dry for a couple days, and now it's getting picked up. All right, let's go. Pretty bumpy in this field, and I hope it doesn't get caught up. I have a feeling the hay is going to bunch up in the middle. That's what I was afraid was going to. All right, let's hop out and see if. Let's hop out. Let's see here. I'm going to hop out and see if I can fix that problem. Not sure if that'll work, but we'll see. All right, let's see if this hay will rake. Hey, Patrick. This hay is pretty thick, so I hope that this works. It's been so wet that this is first cutting hay, and it's August 26th. Haven't gotten to this field yet. It's just getting dry enough to bale. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to sell it as cover hay or maybe just sell it as cow hay, cattle hay. We don't have enough cows to feed all this hay to. So let's go. All right. I'll pick up the wheels a little bit. Well, I'm trying to rake hay, but it's getting caught. So we're gonna lift it up like this. All right. It's a little bit thick here. Sometimes you gotta make do and figure out a new approach. So we're raking hay here on a hot summer day. Hey, so far it seems to be working. So this is how you turn the hay so that it'll dry evenly all the way around. Trying to lift it up just a little bit to try to help it to turn better. This hay is going to dry in no time. I'm getting to a thick spot, so I hope it doesn't get jammed up again. Oh boy, there we go. Keeps getting jammed up. But it's working pretty good so far. I will, once I'm done with these couple rows, I will look at the chat and get back to your questions. I'm raising it up just a little bit to see if that helps. Now we're going to raise it up. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna go to the other. I only did 4 rounds when I cut this field Saturday night late in the dark. And right now I have 2 more rows to rake. This is such a wide rake that that'll get it no problem. And shouldn't take me that long. I might bail a little bit tonight. We'll see if I end up having time. I've got an event tonight. But Nick, you say that's a site you remember well as a teenager? Yes, that is for sure. Let me just show you the field I'm cutting in. It is raking in. This is a gorgeous field. This year, this field has really turned out nicely. Let me flip this camera around. It's a beautiful prairie, actually. I've maintained it for the last 10 years, actually. About 10 years I've cut this. And those are the last 2 rows I'm doing. There's going to be so much hay this year. I don't know what to do with it all. But I'll take it. I'm happy for it. And you got to make hay while the sun shines and while the Lord gives it to you. So, phantom tax? I don't know what that is. When I grew up to be a farmer, so I play lots of farming. Hey, there you go. I'm doing well. Only content that makes sense here in YouTube. That's right. All right. So I'm from southeast Wisconsin, about 25 miles southwest of Milwaukee, in a beautiful country area. Daniel, hello. Nerfazen, hello. So thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate that. What hour is it there here? Well, it's 3:43 Central Time. Hello. Hello, Willie. Good to see you. All right, let's get this last few rows done, raked, and see if we can get some baled. All right. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I have some videos coming out in the next couple weeks here that I think you'll find to be entertaining and fun and whatever, helpful. Maybe a flashback to the past. Madison isn't too bad, but Quantico, Waukesha area is beautiful. I love the western region of Wisconsin. The driftless region is such a beautiful site. And north central Wisconsin is also beautiful. The rolling hills, oh man. We just have such great topography here in Wisconsin. We are so blessed. All right, let's go. Now I don't need to put it all the way down, so I'm gonna raise it back up a little bit. Take a little pressure off the rake. Hopefully my rake doesn't get clogged again. We've got to turn the hay so that the hay dries evenly. Especially if you're storing it in a barn, you don't want wet hay. Look right there, the rake is missing some hay, but that'll be okay. It's so dry that it's so hot that it'll dry. To cut the edge a little high because I was hitting falling down branches. So let's put it back down here. A little bumpy, so I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Thankfully, I have AC in the tractor. That makes it real nice. For those of you just tuning in and you don't know what this is a hay rake. It flips the hay over so it dries evenly. That way you can bale it up and it won't mold. You don't want moldy hay. I'll turn it slightly so you can see. That's the edge of the rake. That's the other edge of the rake. We are finished. Let's raise it up. All right. So we're done raking this field of hay. I only did a couple passes just to open up the field so that we can get the baler in here to get the rest of it done. I might round bale up the large part of the field because we don't need all this hay for our cattle. We'll probably eat this stuff just fine, but the rest of it, we already have a barn almost full. So keep these things from falling down, I do chain them up. I'm gonna park it on the edge of the field and leave it here so that way I don't have to take it down the long road through the woods. You're in South Texas. Hey, that's cool. That's great, Willie, to hear. Take it you're only headlands for hay. Well, I would like to do the rest for haylage, but we're not set up, and I'm not sure if there's anyone who even wants the rest for haylage, because that's really what it should be used for. The flower hasn't bloomed yet, which is good. But yeah, I'm hoping that the cows will eat all this hay. What time? And it's like 3:53 here, so I still have some time to hopefully bale some hay tonight. But good question, Mystic. Alright, so we're gonna get this unhooked here. I don't know if you can see, but we're getting it unhooked here. One good thing is always to release the hydraulics to make sure there's no pressure in the line. So we're gonna do that right now. And I also just killed the tractor, but that's not a big deal. All right, gonna pop these off. We're just gonna leave the rake in the field for the next round. Let's see here, all right. Take the pin out. Thankfully this isn't too heavy because I just kind of lifted off the hitch. So there, always put the pin back in. Every farmer knows how it is to run out of pins, and you can't find any when you need a pin to hook up an implement. So we're gonna leave this here for the day, drive back to the farm, and possibly get out here and bale tonight. We'll see. All right. The hay is really dry, so I might yet get back out here tonight and get this hay baled. Last year, I just got my tractor redone, which I am very thankful for. Let me shut this window so that the hot air isn't coming in here. The interior is basically brand spanking new. This is 1986 tractor, but got new interior here, the cowboy interior style. Need a new seat because my seat is kind of breaking up, but hey, that's not too bad. I spent a lot of money to get this tractor. The clutch rebuilt, need a new radiator, but it only has, I don't know if you can see that, it only has 2,195 hours on it. And I got it when it had about 17 or 1,800 hours. And those are original hours. The engine hasn't been redone or anything since then. So the clutch rebuild was the first major thing that had been done on it. I got it from an old pumpkin farmer and got it just the right time. So glad I put the investment into this tractor. Would love to get a new tractor sometime. All right. Please don't spam the comments. All right. It's 3688. Let me show you. It's a 3688 tractor. All right, here we go. A little quick tour of my tractor. 3688 tractor. It does need a new paint job. But this, and you can see the previous farmer left it outside. So it does have a few rust spots on the door. I do need to redo one of the wheel rims because it's rusting through. But with a little TLC, I could really get it into really nice shape. But with such low hours on the engine, I couldn't complain. How does bro not know what that is? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Braden. But oh my, some of these comments are crazy. Anyway, I'm not sure what Free Palestine has to do with raking hay, but come on to America, you can experience freedom. So this is the project just for today. Really simple. I mean, it took maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes to rake or less. Be about 175, 200 bales of hay. All right. Well, it's been good to see y'all. And I should be back on either later today or tomorrow for baling hay. That will be interesting. So let me get this hooked up in here. If I can find a good spot for it, I don't know. Thanks for bearing with me. Here we go. I found it. It's not the easiest thing to do a live stream and be in a tractor at the same time. So it's been a hot day here in Wisconsin. We're not used to this hot weather like you guys are in Texas. Thanks, Jams. Marcos, I don't think it's banned in Russia. I think it's just the advertising is banned in Russia. I don't really know for sure. But all right, well, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, adios. Have a great rest of your day. Might pop back in later on. Otherwise, tomorrow, early afternoon, I'll be doing another live stream. So in about 22 hours from now, as I bale up this hay. Small project, so that should be fun. How many acres do I have? Well, this field is about 20 acres, and I only did a couple acres of it. I bale probably, I don't know, it's hard to say for sure, anywhere from 50 to 70 acres of hay, depending on the year and how much time I have. All right, well, hey, thank you very much. Appreciate your time and tuning in, taking your time out of your busy schedules to tune in. Hope all goes well, and we will see you guys in the next video. Adios.